Hey, think about it this way, Miley. He goes out with a girl, they fall in love, they get married, he moves out. You've got the tickets! Hey everybody, it's May, and oh my gosh, it has been 10 years since Hannah Montana premiered. Well, I have been preparing for this day for several months. By preparing, that basically means sticking it in my calendar to remind myself later, and then the day of, because I didn't have time the weekend before, filming the songs I wanted to film. So, this is what I'm doing in celebration of Hannah Montana. Every time it's the 10-year anniversary of a new episode, I will sing the song that was in that episode and premiere it online. I hope my singing is decent enough. Sometimes I can kind of get a little bit pitchy. But I guess I just want to say a few things. So, let's start off with Miley Cyrus. Before I came and started making this video, I read an article that had been posted less than an hour beforehand, probably like about 2.5 hours ago now. And she was talking about Hannah Montana and kind of reminiscing and talking about how much she changed and how Hannah Montana was buried in her backyard. That being said, she also said to celebrate and get drunk, watch Disney Channel, and yell, "Yee-hoo!" anytime you heard them say Hannah Montana, or something like that. And she was talking about how hard it was to be on the show. And this is important because, well, she was talking about how, she would wake up every morning, be super tired, and how she would be made to be pretty every single morning because she had to be a pop star. And then when that ended, she was like, well, who the F am I? And it was hard, but at the same time, it means a lot that she went through with it, because Hannah Montana, while it may be a TV show, something about us people, something about our stories and our fictional characters really mean a lot to us, and Miley really did a good job at encompassing Miley Stewart and Hannah Montana, and I'm really grateful for that, because that show, Hannah Montana, did help me get through my rough years, and I appreciate it. I really respect Miley, too, for the way that she just does she does what she has to do, and she tries not to worry about what other people think, and she's unique and creative and goofy, and she seems like an overall friendly person, and I would love to meet her one day. But, I just want to tell you, if you're watching this, Miley, I love you. You're like family that I haven't met. I mean, the difference between your position and all of your fans' position is that you only get to meet so many of us, and you only get to know some of us a certain amount well, but we all know you. Not that well, but just the fact we know who you are kind of makes a difference, because you can be a meaningful part of our lives, which you are to a lot of us. And then we're just kind of this vague thing that's out there, and sometimes you run into us. Maybe it's a lot. I don't know how often. But at any rate, through media, human connections are still made, and I am happy that you went through with Hannah Montana. I'm proud to see how I see that God's working in your life, and I just want to thank you and tell you you're wonderful. So, happy 10th year Hannah Montana anniversary! Bye! Good night, everybody! Fun fact, I was 9 when Hannah Montana came out, and in the first episode, she uses ketchup and she puts ketchup on her hands and tells the guy she likes that it's a good moisturizer to cover for the fact she wasn't paying attention and put ketchup on her hands. So then she goes on to put ketchup on his hands, and he says, wow, my hands do feel softer. So when I was 9, I tried putting ketchup on my hands to see it worked as a good moisturizer or not. My skin was cracked, and the salt kind of made my skin burn.